Parshas Pekudai is really the final stamp on the building of the Mishkan. For the last several weeks, Hashem was telling the Bnei Yisrael via Moshe how to build the Mishkan, what the Mishkan was going to look like, how to make all of the vessels in the Mishkan. And he asked the people, encouraged the people, to bring various goods for the building of the Mishkan. And they did. So much so that last week in Parshas Vayakil, Moshe had to say, enough, no more. Don't bring any more, we've got too much. Because the people wanted, they desired to have a part, have a chelik in the building of the Mishkan. And then in our Parshas Pekudai, Moshe Rabbeinu takes an accounting of everything that was done, all the work, all the malacha that was done by the people in building the Mishkan, and ultimately all that was left was for the Mishkan to be erected, to be stood up. And that, Moshe Rabbeinu was given the honor of doing. He himself did not contribute from his own material goods for the building of the Mishkan, but he was given the honor to raise the Mishkan. And once the Mishkan was erected, then all that was left was for Hashem's Shechina, Hashem's presence, to be present in the Mishkan for Bnei Yisrael. The last pasuk in Parshas Pekudai in Sefer Shmos speaks about something we're all very familiar with. The cloud that traveled with the Jewish people during the day and the fire at night. And then when the Jewish people saw that cloud and they saw it move, they knew it was time for them to move. Everyone, let's go. And when they saw that the cloud had stopped, they knew it was time for everyone to stop, for the entire camp to stop and encamp right there in that place. If that's the case, then they really experienced a miracle every single day by virtue of the cloud and the fire. They saw Hashem's Shechina. They felt Hashem through the miracle of the cloud and the fire, which begs the question, why then did they need Hashem's Shechina? Why did they need Hashem's presence in the Mishkan itself? The Vilna Gaon explains that the cloud was only apparent initially to the Nevi'im, to the prophets among the people. The average person couldn't see the cloud and the fire and therefore experience Hashem's presence only after Moshe's appeal for forgiveness and revelation, after the Chet HaEgel, after the sin of the golden calf. Only then did Hashem allow the average person to recognize the miracles of the cloud and the fire. The average person weren't able to see it. Much has not changed. Seldom are we today able to witness in a clear way an open miracle of Hashem. And that's because there are so many miracles that occur regularly which we take for granted. Simple things such as our ability to see and to speak and to open our eyes and to move our joints and to smell with our nose. If we wish to see Hashem's engagement in our world, we may look up at the clouds and see them move, but we can also simply look at ourselves in the mirror. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.